Testing. 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 That's better. Live. Okay, so hello everybody. We are back with Honkai Star Rail. While so go back to Panconi. Who is this? What's up? Of course we gotta check our message. Hello. The trash can. Sparkle. And you are... Who are you again? That's right, I am your favorite trash can. Your fiery passion ignited my... Oh boy. I can't applaud this. Yeah, Sparkle. Sparkle, what is this? Not Sparkle. Okay, the message has changed. I better act it next time. Please. Yeah, that's Sparkle, alright. People don't know this is a... That's Sparkle right there. Whoops. Check our messages. Boards. Missions we could do. Or damn. Do this. Teleport there. We're behind, so... Armagh Alley. We'll meet Topaz. Good to see you again, Luca. Proud. Trailblazer. Well said, Traveler. Hello, Miss Topaz. You know we are acquainted. I formally expressed my intention to collaborate with you through the committee. Strategic Investment Department would like to hire Luca as a brand ambassador, working closely with him across our entire product line. The role will boost Luca's visibility. Luca's strong arm could become a named feature on billboards throughout the cosmos. The Bellbug, as a hometown of a superstar, would certainly attract more development opportunities. This endorsement benefits both Bellbug and the IPC. Does sound promising. Absolutely, my principle has always been to ensure our partners get real, tangible benefits. May take a moment to think this over if that's okay. Take all the time you need. This invitation is offered in the spirit of mutual benefit and goodwill. You set aside your previous intention to the IPC and build deeper trust through this collaboration. Sorry, but I have to decline your generous offer. Why? Trust appears to be precious, and you're not willing to give it away to IPC lightly. No, Miss Topaz. I deeply trust your attention. I flashed against you before I could confidently say you are trustworthy. The initial reason for competing was to showcase Bellbog to the entire universe. Partnering with the IPC might make me doubt the purity of my actions. That's a reasonable intention. I'll trust Miss Topaz's intentions. I'm not sure if Bellbog is ready to accept the IPC's offers. Or if we should accept the offer. Can't make a decision right now. Thank you for your honesty, Luca. Change your mind, feel free to let me know anytime. Oh, by the way, I heard you accepted a challenge from the Fire Shojin. Are you referring to your facial match? Why bring this up all of a sudden? Just a heads up from an observer. Be careful, that guy has plenty of dirty tricks. Thanks for a head up. Keep that in mind. Coach, should we head back to the lounge now? Return the Sky Splitter. So, get there, we can, you can Sky Splitter. Teleport there. Dirty tricks. Come across some fires who like to rely on dirty tricks in my days in the ring. Like one guy who always snuck laxatives into his opponent's drinks. Oh boy. Gotta keep an eye on your water balls then. Haha, Coach, I'm counting you keep a close watch. I think you two really joking right now. Look, we got a serious situation. What's going on? Take a deep breath and tell us slowly. I brought a newspaper from the arena. Take a look. So... Check online. There's a lot of buzz about Luca being an IPC pug pit. It's causing quite a stir. Apart from the fact that the content might be fabricated, it's met with Miss Topaz less than a system hour ago. How did it get published so quickly? This article was written within a system hour? To Gianjo's advanced technology, I wouldn't be surprised if they had something like a rafting machine. It's impossible. There are multiple interviews in this. There's no way they have an automatic interviewer machine that could instantly do all the interviews. These reports and interviews were clearly not whipped up at the last moment. They're a result of a premeditated, malicious report. They don't know about my meeting with Miss Topaz, do they? Couldn't be possibly be Miss Topaz behind this. No, it's unrelated to Miss Topaz. The IPC has no reason to do this. The person behind this has likely prepared multiple versions of the report, just waiting for the right opportunity. If you hadn't met with Miss Topaz, you probably could have opted for a different report. Luca, did you make an enemy? But why else would someone go to such lengths to do this? Okay, possibly made an enemy. Oh no. This be the dirty trick. What do you mean? This Topaz mentioned our next Shojin's known for using dirty tricks. Hi, I'm fine. This must be his doing. I'm good, how are you? I'm gonna confront him about this. Confronting him now will only make him follow you. Don't. Confronting him now will only make you fall into his trap. Try to find someone to debunk the rumors. But the speed of debunking always lags behind lies. Count on that to drive you in public opinion. So annoying, but it doesn't matter. As long as I can defeat Shojin fair and square in the upcoming match, spectators will all see that everything he said was a lie. Look, things might not turn out the way you hope. In your perception that's in, it's difficult to reverse it. Alright, don't be so pessimistic, Miss Carmela. Not so... Yeah. Hey, check it out. Not so easily overcome by dirty tricks, everything will work out. Need some beer. Be back later to discuss this. Wait for Luca. Talk to Carmela. Oh, Carmela. Looks like contestant Luca needs some time to clear his head. Let's wait for him here. Let's wait for him in his course. Oh, Sky Swear's deck. We're playing as Luca. Think you bring me down with mere rumors? Ridiculous. A word's tougher than this. Yeah. Go. Doing. We have to walk. Isn't that Luca over there? It's Luca. I was actually hid fan. No way, being a former fan of Luca is like being a cyber criminal. Are they talking about me? He's noticed us. Keep it down. So... we got rumors going on about us. Great. Look, that's definitely Luca. He looks like a decent guy. How could he be scheming behind the scenes? I think he's bad. Just a bit naive. From a small town that has background martial arts. But probably not the most cultured. Naive just as bad. What's the difference? Friends, have I wronged you in any way? Why speak so harshly of me? Oh no, he heard us. Run! Don't run, let's just talk. We got rumors. Isn't that Luke over there? Really? Did you hear about the incident? I heard. It was unexpected. Why's everyone discussing me? What exactly did I do wrong? You hear about what happened with him? Never thought Luca would be like this. Luca's full of himself. Luca. Luca. Stop! Everyone stop talking. Just stop. Stop. Oh no, must be a hallucinations acting to begin. Luca, how much money did the IPC give you? Tell us about it. Haven't taken a single cent from the IPC yet. Refuse our offer. Strategic Investment Department has always been coveting Bellbog. Okay, you plan to take advantage of this opportunity as well? Nonsense, I've never been disloyal to Bellbog. Sadly, no one would believe you. They would believe the truth I conveyed to them. Are you Shojin? Nice to meet you for the first time. I'll meet again on the field unless you plan to bow out gracefully now. I won't drop out. People won't keep even fooled by you. Put myself on the field and judge for themselves. No. Most people simply adopt others' perspectives as their own. Says you're vile, don't believe you're vile. Here they do. Don't get me wrong, with your fists, the only way you know how. Have it any other way. Gotta fight Shojin.
Small fry. Snap out of it.
Don Hung has a
Truth of life
burst.
and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Target this.
Target specimen sighted. Excuse me, coming through.
He's a single target of his.
Commencing research.
Restore.
Don't worry about
Dan. Guys, stop, please. To got blue nades first.
Dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
So got rid of that one, so just single target this one.
I wish not to use the strength. Heaven surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise.
We got two.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Daniel's first again.
Revealed in this sanctuary is but a vision. I sense a storm. Your blood.
To travel
Her burst.
For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all.
Not fret.
Stop attacking him, please. Stop it.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. Heaven surge.
All in. Already a pesky guy in the middle. There we go. Okay, just came to say hello. You attack without honor. Here to fight me fair and square in the arena. Let's you resort to these dirty tricks. Exactly, Luca. Aren't you playing fair? It's obvious that you're using dirty tricks to provoke me. But did it end up being my lack of sportsmanship? Yojin's the one who got injured. How could it be him taunting you? You guys even reasonable anymore. How do you feel? I'm hallucinating again. This time it's pretty serious. Let's head to the Alchemy Commission. He'll go. He has no honor. He ambushed me. Wait, we haven't sorted this out yet. Exactly. Let's sort this out before leaving. Make way, or do you need to discuss this with my baseball bat? I'm not a contestant, not bound by your morals. Him who wants to argue, not us. Why are you yelling at us? Let's just disperse. Let's drop it for today. After all, as a responsible martial artist, be entangled with insignificant individuals. Thank you, Coach. Good alchemy. Here you are. Luca, has the tusk fur been helpful to you? Thank you. The tusk fur has been helpful. Its sweet quality has proved a lot. But today I had very strong hallucination. Okay, we did. After reading that article, I can't stop overhearing people discuss me on the street. Later, I found myself slipping into a hallucination and ended up in a fight. Don't worry. It's the male stress causing neurotic exhaustion or intensifying your hallucinations. Rest here for a bit. Being in a constant state of pre-competition tension isn't good for your health. Feels terrible. Seems like everyone misunderstands me. I explain, but they won't listen. What's there to explain? Those who initially believed in don't require your explanations, and those who are determined not to believe won't listen to your explanation. You gonna let the public opinion slander like this? Public opinion, like the smoke in this incense burner. Drifting with the wind shifts, and all of it blowing against you. I think everyone around you is talking about you because you're near the Sky Splitter arena. But looking at all Lafu, does someone not know what Outworlder boxer participating in the war dance? Years ago, I faced rumors within the Lafu's Alchemy Commission and traveled far with my master. Those issues had dissipated into thin air over time. I turned to Lafu to oversee the Alchemy Commission. Do you mean I should simply fight well in this invitational match and prove myself my skills? I believe this is the best way you could really handle rumors right now. You feeling now? How are you feeling now, Barrett? Get back and prepare for a match or you're feeling better. Feel so much better. Thank you, Cauldron Master. Just like a magic here. Enough of the jokes. Back to training for a match. Show that rumor spread that you're made of. Back to Sky Splitter. Oh, boy. It's Topaz. What are you doing here? I heard you about with Shojin was starting soon, so I thought I'd come by. Miss Topaz offers her assistance to help you handle the trouble caused by Shojin. We're responsible for his mess. There's no need to involve IPC. Accept your help, Miss Topaz. I owe you a favor. You'd hardly say no. You later about any business matters. Don't put it that way. And not just helping you for your sake, but also for IPC's reputation. We're just merely spreading rumors about you. I wouldn't get involved. Controversy should not taint IPC. My intervention is just completely justified. I certainly wouldn't use a favor to coerce you into doing something you're uncomfortable with. Rest assured. Thank you, Miss Topaz, for your consideration. However, I abide by my principles. I owe a favor, must repay it. Someone once told me my public opinions. Someone once told me my public opinions like incense smoke, drifting with the wind. Wait for the wind to change, and all these rumors would dissipate. I now need to prove myself with my fists in the ring. Alright, understand. What's this on accepting my help? However, if I may offer a piece of seasoned advice, the quickest way to clear smoke is to put out the fire. You're right, all storms pass eventually, but waiting takes time, and time is costly. I'm off now. Should you change your mind, remember to call me. Look, I think you should accept Miss Topaz's help. Coach Dare, Coach, what do you take? Proof will always reveal itself. Charlie, I cannot be as optimistic. Don't worry, Miss Camarilla. Let me secure a victory, then we can discuss the future. Make sure you win. Shojin and Luca. We need tactic. It's just Luca himself. This. The passive. Begin the match. Dear spectators and friends, welcome to the Luminary War Dance Invitational match. This match, the two opposing sides are Rising Star Luca Strongarm. They'll introduce the inheritor of Jianzhou ancient martial arts Shojin. Luca, just withdraw. Luca, we don't want to see you win. Oh, Luca's been subjected to some baseless hostility from segment of his fans. But no worries, I'm confident Luca will demonstrate his true capability in competition today. Go Luca! Baseless accusations. Absolute nonsense. Albert is definitely with the IPC. He still speaks well Luca despite the controversy. Luca's an IPC puppet. I used to think Albert's a decent character, but he's just another IPC stooge. Oh, if I continue to defend you, Luca, I might end up implicating myself. You're on your own. I don't want to waste words for you. Let me fish show everyone. Am I Luca just IPC puppet, or am I a true fighter? IPC puppet. I won't bend to your invitation. You'll be utterly disgraced. You're lucky you got me into the ambush last time. I'm gonna fix you up really good this time. Luca, please withdraw.
Just getting started.
Excuse me. Just Luca. I can't believe Luca's still continuing to matches with a shameless person. And now, don't take war dance ceremony. Using underhand tactics is truly disgusting. Play well, Shojin. Give him a good. My body feels so heavy. My stomach hurts. I can't swing my fist anymore. I need to rest. Got his first, so stop it.
Where's the applause? An opponent worth their salt.
Maybe one that we, I have to win.
I could take you one arm only. Small fry.
Never seen someone as audacious as Luca. Go home, Luca. You're not welcome on the Wafu. What are you even doing here? Thank you for that. Boy, this may not be good.
All you got.
First.
Where's the applause? An opponent worth their salt. Let's see some sparks fly! Don't get cocky now. I could take you one arm, snap out of it.
It hurts. Wait a minute. Invisible. Just seeing is not losing health. Keep your head straight. Think about why you're here. Don't let them affect you. Help them out if
Small
it is.
fry.
You rascal, you got helpers outside the ring now, don't you? Rigged, rigged, rigged. You fight hard, don't you? You're under immense pressure. Luca triumphs over Shojin in a thoroughly satisfying triumph. Let's give a round of applause for the winner, Luca. Rigged, 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 rigged. Thought this war dance was supposed to be fair and just. Who imagined there's such a rigging? I fought fairly and won. This isn't rigged. No rigging. Stop spreading falsehoods. Dear spectators, this isn't rigged. Simply outmatched and not withstand Luca's iron fist. I'm sorry to disappoint my supporters. What act are you putting on now? Iron fist to flesh? Think about it hurts. I hit too hard. How can somebody be so cruel? We call the Clown Knights and have the Roman King Commission arrest him. Exactly, we can't let him get away with this. Won the match fair and square. How did it come to this? It's not safe. Stay here. Go quickly, I'll deal with it. Alright, it's calm. This is from Luca. You and Luca need to watch out. What's wrong? Got some news in the net ad to tell you about it. Mean comments all rumors about Luca over the Median moment. Leave me over to them. Went fair and square, but why did things turn out this way? Some online sources claim that Yarolo is a distinct planet. Aren't upheaval Belbog living well? Saying that was still way using a fake identity. He earned the Giangio properly through the Skyfaring Commission Customs. Some even say it used to be a part of the Annihilation Gang, right, Miss Camilla? The Annihilation Gang do. Never mind. I have to answer. The name tells me it's nothing good. Comment claiming my hand was chopped off by a swords master from the Giangio, so he got my prosthetics specifically challenge fighters from the Lafu. Such jokes are not funny at all. Stop looking at these. It's not helping your current state. Please put down your phone. Understand, I know it shouldn't take everyone's comments lightly, but I can't pretend nothing happened. My supporters briefly defended me, only to face backlash online. Back in Belbog, I never really realized that winning a match could hurt so many people. We're all here in the arena. Lead cheers from a winner. Outside the arena, especially online, not everyone's happy with the winner. We're all being continuously successful. It seems arrogance to some. Doesn't mean everyone just wants to see you fail, Mr. Luca. Words for you. Online unfriendly voices seem particularly loud and harsh, overshadowing the supportive voices. Moreover, if you redo today's match, would you choose to lose to Shojin just to avoid these grating voices? I would never pretend to lose to anyone for any reason. Be right back. Yeah, I'm back. I would never pretend to lose to anyone for any reason. That's right. What you should do now is to get your spirits up and win more matches for those who are still supporting you. Carmela, coach, you can start training for today. Truly, Lucas Strongarm. Not only did you take on your opponent's punches, but you weathered this wave of public opinion too. Miss Topaz. Welcome, it's great to have you here. Hello, Miss Carmela. Trailblazer Luca. Came to check on how Luca's doing. Just checking in. Not just for that, I'm here to deliver an invitation to Luca for an event. Event invitation. Running on the momentum of the War Dance, IPC plans to hold a small product lunch here on the Skysquare. It'd be an honor if Luca could attend. Wouldn't that just validate the online rumors? They've been smearing me as an IPC lapdog. My invitation could solve this headache for you. Find a new ambassador who make an official appearance at the product launch. Kids showing up at the event, but not as an ambassador, would dispel baseless speculations and soon the rumors would dissipate. By the way, I bought you a new combat prospect as a gift. Just some slight malfunctions in your arm due to the last match. Possibly wear and tear, no longer suitable for use, I presume. But bring a being monetary is sensitive. Make sure you gear up and get ready for your next match. Getting ready, still need to prepare for the launch of it. Farewell for now. How are you helping me solve these troubles? Your excuse me. Your Yarrow apply speak. Your Yarrow prize as cold as hard as a rock as snow. Try and figure out what plans I've got. Not at all, thank you, Miss Topaz. I respect those who can't be bought. Rather, everything related to bell bugs under my project. For long-term interest, pick whatever reason you want to convince yourself. See you tomorrow. Stay. Go to the lower decks. Thing. Go down there. See what this is. Welcome, both of you. Look at I'm glad you could overtook the public scrutiny and join us for the event. The launch event is about to start. As powerful music plays, the host sways onto the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, elders and beloved community members, day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Lafu. Everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm your favorite host, Albert. It's a match between Luca and Shojin left spectators feeling outrage. How could honorable, brave Shojin lose and kind deceptive Luca? They played too much fair. Down with Luca, bend Shojin. Bend. But under my arrangement, a rematch has been organized specifically for Shojin. The target, of course, is the notorious Luca Strongarm. What is this all about? Luca, get down. Everyone, please calm down. Coming up next is the warriors that performed in this revenge play. Spokesperson for Arms. Advanced reinforcement mechanized suit. The inheritor of Jianzhou ancient martial arts and IPC product adventure Shojin. The Mr. Shobin, the IPC traditional martial arts. Why do you take on this mech endorsement? Remember seeing him live streaming his skills, breaking IPC mechs with bare hands? Why is he endorsed with IPC weapons now? I have no clue. How these two end up in the same set? What's the deal with this? Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. I mean, you might find it odd seeing me up here. Think just selling out for money, betraying the Jianzhou. That's not true. When the IPC first approached me to endorse his mech, refused. Jianzhou ancient martial arts I've been practiced diligently are legitimate Angle cultural heritage. The effects and the strengthening of the body are 100 times superior to those of mechs. Rare treasure of universal civilization. Why are you standing there? Being coerced. Just blink quickly, Mr. Shojin. But you may not know our martial arts tradition, a long-standing relationship with IPC mechs. Though you might wonder how do Jianzhou Asian martial arts connect with IPC? Well, this story goes back to over 2,000 years ago. Historical records show that the Intelligentsia Guild was invited to help the Jianzhou during the denizens of the Abundance War. Back then, the wizened men of the Intelligentsia Guild modeled their creations after the Jianzhou Armatan. Crafting 13 sets of powered armor and meticulously refined Armatan combat techniques to aid the Jianzhou. This is the origin of the martial arts I practice. Regrettably, over the years, pale allies have been forgotten. That's why I'm here today, restore history and bring it back. International Peace Corporation mechs are all treasures of Jianzhou Asian martial arts. Who would have thought? IPC's power armor has such a deep connection with the Jianzhou. IPC's mechs. Your martial arts share the same roots, don't they? You mentioned this before. Did the IPC money help you remember? And you're telling us now? Have you been fair to us? You want to support Shojin? Shojin scram! Shojin scram! Shojin scram! Calm down. To prove my words are empty today, upon this armor and demonstrate for all of you. Every move seamlessly matches with these IPC armors. Ladies and gentlemen, in the previous war dance, I lost to Luca from Bellbog by a narrow margin. Coincidentally, he is here today. I'll boldly challenge him again. You willing to line me once more? Bring it on. Well said. Refuse this challenge and might gain infamy for fleeing a ring. Don't use approach. Miss Topaz's way to solve problems. Have the opportunity and need to grasp it firmly. Shojin, I accept your challenge. He accepts the fight. Shojin be able to redeem his previous defeat. Wearing IPC powered armors or using some unique martial arts to turn yesterday's defeat around. Let's see. No. Team lineup. The Firefly. Here. Here actives. Passive. Begin match. Shojin, get lost. Hit layer. Disgusting. Here. Back to IPC.
Target sighted. All units on alert. Executing attack.
Stay in step.
Fireflies first.
Fireflies, I will fight for myself. Until everything burns to ashes!
Let's improvise.
This is more than a plan.
Go all in.
You hold some academic value. Eternal melody.
I sense a storm.
I don't have any skill points, so he has his first, so let's use it.
Let the show begin.
Yeah, hurt a little bit. Go out his Kojo. Oh boy, here we go. Stop, please.
Firefly, type 4.
Take your positions.
There's more to life than drawing breath. You'll do.
I heard target is. Ow. Stop it.
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time. You hold some academic value. All
Good
things
sport.
are as one.
Boy, here we go. That one ace burst, that's good. You stop.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. Time to change beyond recognition. Heaven's surge. Cloudbearing dragon. Rise.
This is more than a battle. I shall set the seas ablaze! Firefly, type live to fight! Fight human!
Stay in step. The mood is set.
So her burst wore off.
Let the show begin. It's my turn.
Pay attention.
Stab in position. Drive. Detonate.
Her burst.
Like fireflies to a I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes! I shall
Good end this, hopefully.
live to fight! Fight human!
If it ends it. How is this possible? IPC's latest technology should be outmatched by your primitive technology. This must be rigged. It's rigged. It's IPC rigged. Dear spectators of frigged. You must collude with IPC using some sneaky tactics to beat me. What nonsense are you talking about? Didn't you collude with the IPC? Gojin, it seems this time the one to be disgraced is you. Seems the outcome of the match is settled. The winner of the match is the superstar in the spotlight and the champion from Bellbog, Luca Strongarm. Next, we will unveil the new product that the International Peace Corporations proudly introduced at this launch event. Me too, 17 Propulse Combat Exoskeleton. Yes, the model that Luca is wearing right now is a newly designed, developed product. Luca, raise your victorious arm and let's show it off to everyone. Hold on, I'll just turn to my prosthetics launch event. Yes, Miss Topaz. Miss Topaz, where'd you go? Just turned into his launch event. It's supposed to be my event, Miss Topaz. This will be agreed on, isn't it? Seriously, this is neither your nor his event. This is a product launch for the IPC. Secondly, everything is exactly as agreed, Miss Shojin. Then belongs to the winning product. Topaz, you treacherous, ruthless corporate lapdog. I'll let you get away with this. I'm gonna take you down. Clear security, clear the area. You would just witness Lucas uses Mamito's 17 Propulse Combat Exoskeleton IPC's latest advanced reinforced mechanized suit arms. Truly a jaw-dropping class of competitions. Sorry. I still have both arms. How am I supposed to use this mechanical prosthetic? Rest assured, Mamito's 17 Propulse Combat Exoskeleton now offers free customization service tailor-made for customers with different body structures. So where can one purchase it? Excuse me. Available at all major outlets of the International Peace Mall. Albert has secured 100 free trial spots for everyone. At the launch event, count the redemption code Iron Fist Luca, Iron Fist Fur, claim your spot. Free trial, don't miss out. The IPC's rarely is gracious. People should pass up such a bargain. Iron Fist Luca, Iron Fist Furry, Iron Fist Fuka, Iron Fist Luca, Iron Fist Furry. Fist Luca, Iron Fist Furry. They were still cursing me earlier. This turn of events is truly something to ponder. Yes, but it's quite satisfying, isn't it? My feelings are mixed. Too noisy here, Luca. Let's talk somewhere else. How do you like my arrangement, Luca? To expose children's true colors. Excuse me. Although exposed Shoujin's true colors, Miss Topaz, please inform me about arrangements in advance next time. I don't get it. Shoujin despises IPC Corps. How can you fall for it and agree to your cooperation offer? Does Shoujin really hate IPC? Perhaps not. 12 system hours before the launch event. Endorsement advertising? What do you mean? Currently the leading voice in Wafu is opposing IPC's capital intervention in Jianzhou martial arts. The strategic investment department is here to war dance, not for some trivial match rankings. Using this match as an opportunity to gain more business benefits of our goal, Mr. Shoujin. You want to feel the same? Sorry, I skipped it. You think a mere endorsement deal could sway me? I've needed to find scene for years. Do you think I'm desperate for money? Besides, I heard you originally aiming to sign Luca as your spokesperson. Unfortunately, he's not a very optimistic young man. He refused my proposal. Sorry. Here, the latest IPC armor for you. Your skills plus IPC's newly developed mechs. Are you afraid of one-armed boxer? IPC armor. Is that what you want me to endorse? Bingo. Bet how beneficial this endorsement could be for you. Defeating Luca in public and being chosen by IPC as an exclusive face of the Jianzhou. This bold billboard your face be on it, and everyone will awfully know you. My face on billboard. In that case, I have one more request. I'll be the commissioner for Jianzhou Strategic Investment Department of Operations. NPC welcomes new faces from different cultures and backgrounds, provided that you beat Luca at tomorrow's launch. Are you underestimating me, Shojin, and your company's mechs? We reached an agreement. Pleasure doing business, Miss Topaz. Well, considering you always emphasize your use of traditional Jianzhou martial arts. That conflict. I feel your IPC's mech procs. Don't worry, Jianzhou ancient martial arts are inclusive and comprehensive. If you hand me a blast gun, integrate as one of traditional martial arts styles of Jianzhou. Such a large billboard, my face on it. Ah, the thoughts is thrilling. After 100, I finally made it. So that's what this is all about. Now I truly owe you one. Please don't say that. Just hand in a minor public relations issue. Trojan should drag IPC controversy just to defeat you. Give him a chance to reject me in my face, clearly continuing his opposition to IPC. Clearly he didn't take it. I don't understand why you want me to defeat your mech procs. You mean the advanced reinforced mechanized suits? That's just some old unsold stock. The billboard already prepared. The endorsement contract in place is supposed to have to sign it, don't I? I feel too pressured. Among the war dance contestants, besides the third criminal, you're the only one left who has accepted the IPC sponsorship. Criminal, who is that? Don't worry, you'll probably meet him soon. Other matters to attend you. I'm leaving. Away admiring your poster here. Miss Topaz, I appreciate your help. Don't thank me, thank yourself. Lost at the launch. Today's brought to be Shojin and his new mech. This invitational match is truly perilous. If it wasn't for Miss Topaz's intervention, who knows what it'd turn into. You're a big thank you. Yes, I must also do my best to fight harder. After all, having taken their money, I need to do my part in promoting the products. Regardless, the competition must go on. I hope I don't encounter such vile opponents next time. I do, the peerless older champion won't be defeated by the same mood twice. One. Want to check something? Our inventory. So something. Here, cheap. missions we have next? Go back to let's see something. Want to see something. Wait for him to his idol. Here we go. His idol. Let's go back to let's see. Powered car. Topaz. Yes. One. Missions.
All remains as it did yesterday.
This place is so warm. It's like a giant furnace.
Photon.
Ever since March started learning swordplay from Yenqing and Yunli, her voice has been absent on the Express. I wonder how well she's progressing. Where has she been these days?
Have you seen March 7th? She didn't turn out for practice. Just message her. Seen her either. She's not replied to my messages. I can't see March 7th. Won't seek out our legal guardian. Is you. Not for a legal guardian. Look for Mr. Yang or Miss Himiko. Out there you can find Don Hong. Names I can't remember. Sword instructor in the ways of the sword. Skip this class, but I will skip on duty. Talk about your child's behavior. How about this? Come find me in Maui. I'll wait for you. Oh, so this is a hangout with Finley.
When the dragon turns red, then the green pine shall shed.
Missions. Down here.
Ah, there you are. I was looking around before you got here. I already looked everywhere, but March 7th is nowhere to be found.
Yes, sorry, March 7th, actually.
Forget it. Let's just assume she successfully skipped class. Actually, she's been quite diligent in her swordplay practice and hasn't taken many breaks lately. I think she deserves a day off. Besides, I used to skip classes even more than her back when I was still learning. If I was in the mood, I could train for 3 days straight. But if I wasn't in the mood, none of my seniors could find me. So, I can understand where she's coming from.
Looks like she learned it from her master.
Don't make excuses for her. Since you're here, let me treat you to some tasty food. I'm more interested in you today.
Oh boy. Me interested in what?
Let's walk and talk.
Oh, you know.
Lingsha told me there's tasty food in Arum Alley. Let's go there. A table for two, please.
All right, come on in. What would you like?
Well, we'll have one of everything on the menu.
The entire menu?
Do you think it'll be enough?
He's worried we won't be able to finish it all.
Oh, don't worry. There are two of us.
Well, then I'll start making a few dishes, and if you need more, just let me know.
Thank you.
You usually eat a lot.
Yeah. I mean, not too much, actually. Grandpa said to never be stingy when it comes to making friends. So, how big is your appetite?
Oh boy. This stomach is a bottomless pit.
Ah, then eat to your heart's content.
We don't need to look for March.
No, I've thought about it. She deserves a day off.
You're
Well, to be more precise, I'm interested in your sword. Yanqing mentioned you before. He said that you're not to be underestimated, and that your weapon has a unique shape. So, I've always been curious about your sword. How the weight is distributed, what material it's made of, whether it contains any special ingenia, and what kind of sword techniques you use.
not a sword, it's a baseball bat.
Seriously? A bat?
He's still curious.
Yeah, now more than ever. So, it really is a baseball bat. Grandpa said that a sword doesn't have to be constrained by its shape, so, in a sense, your bat is a sword too. He also said that a weapon mimics its master, so your bat actually reflects your habits and nature, you know? Let me guess. You're someone who doesn't follow the rules, enjoys
True.
improvising, and can handle yourself well against tough foes. Am I right?
You're secretly filming me.
Amazing, right? And I bet you always say something silly like,
She know.
rules are made to be broken. I've come across so many sword wielders
You
who
know.
acted all righteous and moral, but were really just liars. Their swords always told the truth, though. They told me that their wielders were just a bunch of frauds who relied on their divine weapons for everything. I've hunted down hundreds of swords like this so far, and every single one of them has been melted down.
Hey, you take people's swords and by force and melt them down.
Yes, but only for those who cross the line. Melting their swords is my way of protecting those weapons. But just looking at a sword is not enough. Grandpa always says, words and expressions can be deceiving, but in a fight to the death, a sword's movements never lie. The war dance is just around the corner. You'll be participating, right?
Miss Yoon Lee, for talented sword masters like you, the war dance is a perfect opportunity to show off your skills and make a name for yourself. But for people like him, who have already made significant contributions to the Xianzhou, they maybe don't need to prove themselves on the war dance stage. It has been a while, Mr. Nameless.
And you are?
And this is Yukong's secretary.
Thank you
Can't
for your
speak.
introduction, Mr. Nameless. I'm Shi Kuei, and I work in the Palace of Astrum as the secretary for the Helmmaster. I apologize for interrupting your conversation. I happened to hear you discussing the war dance. And since this person is an old acquaintance, I thought I'd come and say hello.
You hosting Miss Dewey.
Yes, with the war dance
I
approaching,
don't know if
many
that's how you
guests from
say it.
afar are pouring in. Mr. Pavo here is one of them. He's from the distant planet Kalevala. Mr. Pavo's planet recently joined the Pan-Cosmic Trade System. He brought his delegation here this time, not only for business, but also to return something that belongs to the Xianzhou.
Miss Shikwe, the word gift is perhaps more fitting than return. While it did once belong to the Xianzhou, we faced many tribulations to be able to deliver it here, so it should be considered a gift.
I apologize for my poor choice of words. Mr. Pavo's delegation brought a legendary Xianzhou sword that had been lost for centuries. General Huayan plans to personally thank them at the Palace of Astrum.
Right back.
and
Let
present
this
the sword
play.
as a prize to the champion of the war dance. Mr. Pavo and I were actually on our way there. Since you two were talking so enthusiastically about the war dance, maybe you'd be interested in joining us at the Palace of Astrum?
Old friends, meet yet again.
You're back. Yeah, I'm back. Not too. Not too.
Let's head to the Palace of Astrum together. Hmm?
Let's take a
I
look at
know,
the sword.
right? Thanks to March 7 skipping class, we get to join in on the fun. Grandpa always asks me to go look at swords with him, but he hasn't said anything about this one. It's really weird. But now that we're invited, let's go and check it out.
Or Skiff Haven.
All remains as it did yesterday.
There you are. Come on, let's go to the ceremony together.
Let's go. Ceremony. Jenny.
Please allow me to offer a sincere compliment, my fair lady. Your beauty is as pure as a snow-white iris. Well, if it isn't my dear friend, glad to meet you again.
Who is this weirdo? Who is this knight?
I am Argenti, a member of the Knights of Beauty. I was invited as a part of the Kalevala delegation to escort the legendary Mieka Kivesa back to the Xianzhou. May I have the honor of knowing your name?
My name is Yun Li.
What a beautiful name. I wonder if you have ever heard the holy name of the pure and flawless goddess Adrilla.
Oh, you're here, Yun Li. Didn't expect you to be so well informed. Well, now that you're here, don't forget your manners.
Manners. Come on. You won't find another granddaughter as polite and well-behaved as me.
Well, just remember this is a very serious ceremony. Sorry for keeping you waiting, Mr. Pavo. Now, let the sword gifting ceremony begin.
Before the ceremony officially commences, I want to express my gratitude to the Knight Argenti. Thank you for enlightening us about the sword's origin and for escorting it here safely so that we may complete this ceremony. On behalf of the Kalevalan delegation, I, Pavel Kalistaya, am here to return the legendary Mieka Kifesa to the Xianzhou Alliance, its rightful homeland.
I'm truly grateful for Kalevala's noble act of returning the sword and for the Knight of Beauty's chivalry. Now, as we gather here on the Xianzhou Luofu, I officially welcome the sword back to its homeland. Mieka Kivesa. It's a fitting name for a sword with such a legendary past. I still remember the name engraved on this sword the day it was forged. Gu Yin. It was forged by Han Guang, a craftsman from the Zhu Ming's Flame Wheel Forge.
Wait, Hongguang?
Although its blade is worn and cracked, its essence remains as resilient as the Xianzhou Cloud Knights. All it needs is some repairs and polishing by the skilled craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission to regain its former glory. I've decided to entrust this sword, Gu Yin, to the Luofu Artisanship Commission for restoration. Furthermore, it will serve as the prize for the champion of the Luofu War Dance. This sword will be wielded against abominations to protect our homeland and live up to the mission of the Kalevalan delegation returned it from so far away.
Thank you, General. It is an honor for Kalevala.
Now, esteemed knight and delegation members, please head to the Artisanship Commission, where...
No! This sword was forged by Hongguang.
Yun Li! These esteemed guests have brought back your father's work. Where are your manners?
Oh, I didn't realize this sword was actually forged by your father. Returning it to its rightful owner is,
Grandpa, give me that cursed sword right now. I'll melt away the remnants of that man's curse once and for all.
Calm down.
Don't be rude, Yun Li. Apologize to our esteemed guests from afar.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making a scene. But I have to melt down this cursed sword. I won't let it fall into anyone else's hands.
Yun Li, please, go for now. This is exactly why I didn't want Yun Li to know about this. I didn't want to create trouble, but trouble found its way here anyway. Perhaps it really is divine intervention. Could you, please, keep an eye on Yun Li for me?
Sure thing. Excuse me.
That is a tall order, but I'm counting on you. I apologize for the unfortunate interruption. Let us move on with the ceremony.
Unless I'm mistaken, Yun Li should be around here somewhere.
Nothing in this report makes sense.
That's a hefty battleship there.
There she is. What's wrong?
Did Grandpa send you to look for me? I bet he did.
Here because I care about you.
Really? Thank you. Just so you know, I'm here just waiting for the perfect moment to snatch that sword. And once I have it, I'll melt it down before anyone can react. Don't even think about stopping me. No one.
Okay, hell, Peavy, don't explain what's going on.
Grandpa sent you here. Surely he doesn't want you to help me. Have you heard of cursed swords? That sword is one. You've clearly heard
The sword
of
has been
folk tales,
corrupted.
but that's not the kind of cursed sword
Excuse
I'm
me.
talking about. A cursed sword lets anyone, even a complete novice, wield it with insane skill. Just by holding the hilt, even the weakest rookie can brandish it with incredible speed and strength.
Something like that. March 7th, can graduate one
I'm
day.
not joking around. And I'm not making up some crazy story. While a cursed sword grants instant abilities to its wielder,
Oh boy.
it comes at a cost. It's like continuously adding fuel to the forge,
With each swing, the sword drains the wielder's blood and essence. Day by day, the fuel will run out, leaving nothing but an empty husk. Soon enough, it will no longer be a person wielding a sword, but a mindless, killing machine, consumed by bloodlust and murderous thoughts.
Sounds oddly familiar.
I wonder if you've ever heard of a creature called a heliobus. It loves to feed on human emotions and memories, and excels at manipulating its hosts. There was a lunatic swordsmith who infused metal blades with heliobi, as he was obsessed with turning weapons into living things. And this is how cursed swords were made.
Your father sealed a heliobus inside that sword.
I know, I shouldn't have caused a scene at the sword gifting ceremony. But I've thought this through. If I don't make a fuss now, that cursed sword will cause a whole lot more trouble. So it's better if it's me causing the trouble. By the way, aren't they supposed to be taking the sword to the Artisanship Commission for repairs? Why haven't they come out yet? Any ideas?
There are other ways out of the Owl Palace.
Looks like they're not going to show up here. I'll just head straight to the Artisanship Commission. It doesn't matter why Grandpa chose that sword. I won't let it fall into anyone else's hands. I'll track down every single sword he forged and melt them down one after another. Just like I've been doing all these years. I have to go now.
Is she planning to sneak into the Artisanship Commission and steal that sword? The Artisanship Commission is so big. Where could she be?
Just a while ago, a girl came up to me, all fierce and demanding directions. She said she's a member of the Artisanship Commission. Do you know her?
No idea who she is. If she really works here, how can she not know her way around?
No, she's from the Jianzhou Jumin's Artisanship Commission.
Oh, I see. That explains it then.
Explains what? It explains.
She said something like, I'm a member of the Artisanship Commission. Where do you keep your precious stuff? I got scared and pointed her toward Master Gongshu's warehouse, where he stores his arumatons.
Wait, why did you give her directions? What if she's planning to steal something?
To the chase, where'd she go?
Where else? Like I said, she was headed straight for the warehouse, where all the valuable arumatons are.
Yeah, that place is filled with Master Gongshu's precious arumatons. I bet they'll give her a hard time.
Warehouse. Teleport.
Water heeds the cloud song.
What are you doing here? Look, if I get into trouble, it's my problem. I don't want to drag you into it.
Boy, the time to talk about that.
Let's smash.
Time to test our rapport. Let's improvise. Clemency? Never heard of it.
Commencing research.
Take your positions.
The time is now.
Time for something savory.
Do not fret.
Face first, so
Waken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
great.
Heaven search. Celestial dragon.
Stop cooking me. Stop it.
I think something bit me.
Stay in step.
Great.
Target specimen sighted. Relax. Deep breaths.
Please heal.
To travel
Heal.
far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all.
Great teamwork.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Step aside. I have no interest in
Broken
seeking
free.
conflict. The truth of life
First.
and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Take your positions.
First. Okay. Break free.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Commencing research. Time for something savory.
Free, so.
Heaven search. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Got rid of the fish.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
I'm targeting him. Okay, he's down. Great.
Heaven search.
That.
Celestial dragon.
There we go.
That was the last of them. Thank you for helping me out. This place is heavily guarded. But there's nothing but arumatons. Where is the arsenal? Seems like not even those craftsmen know where the arsenal is. At this rate, we won't find anything. And Grandpa might take me away before I can do anything. You're not really here to help me. You're here to stop me, right?
This cursed sword isn't just your problem.
No, it's not. Grandpa made a promise to the delegation, and going back on his word would tarnish his reputation and make things difficult for the Lofu. But leaving that cursed sword here will also make things difficult for the Lofu. So all things considered, the best outcome is for me to melt that sword down and take all the blame. You probably think I'm being impulsive and unreasonable, right?
Self-aware after all. Just tell me everything.
Look. I owe you an explanation. But this isn't the best place to talk. We need to find somewhere else. Let me be clear, though. I'm still pretty riled up. This is just a temporary break. I already told you about Guyan. The sword that was returned during the ceremony. It's a cursed sword, with a heliobus inside. And Hongguang, the swordsmith who forged it, is my father. I rarely mention his name to anyone other than Grandpa. Maybe, like you said, I've been avoiding having to talk about him. But as long as my mission to hunt down cursed swords continues, it's impossible to avoid the topic forever. For some reason, I feel like I can open up to you. Honestly, I don't remember much about him. All I know is that the Pyrogyre Forge used to be a bustling place, with people from all over coming to get one of his swords. They called him the greatest master craftsman since Yingxing. I didn't catch all the details, but I do remember seeing him forge those amazing swords, while the visitors watched with smiles on their faces. I used to believe that craftsmen brought happiness to others. The swords crafted by the Pyrogyre Forge are famed across the stars. They possess exceptional sharpness and invincibility. With these legendary weapons, even ordinary people can become skilled warriors, capable of overcoming the most formidable opponents. But then, he became obsessed with becoming a famed swordsmith, and started crossing all sorts of lines. He forged cursed swords that should never exist. And all those people who desired those twisted swords started flooding into the palace. However, just like Grandpa said, those who excel with the sword will eventually suffer by it. The palace was overrun with visitors from afar. Some left empty-handed. Others got swords that didn't fulfill their desires. And some even resorted to stealing. And in the midst of all the chaos my father created, he ended up being stabbed by one of the swords he forged. It was so sudden and unexpected. Everything went silent for a moment. All I could hear was the sound of bones breaking and blood pouring out. I was frozen in place, unable to move. It was only when my mother pushed me away from the deadly swing of the cursed sword that I managed to escape. I don't remember much after that, except for the pounding of my heart and the sound of my own gasps of breath. I could hear the smiths in the Pyrogyre Forge shouting, "Run away, Yunli!" And the screams of agony. My tears wouldn't stop. And I couldn't see anything. I kept gasping for air until I collapsed in a pool of blood. If General Huayan hadn't arrived in time, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you now. After that, General Huayan took me in and treated me like his own granddaughter. To me, he is 100 times better than my sinful father. He taught me forging and swordsmanship. Han Guang paid for his sins, but his troubled legacy must not go unchecked. According to the records, he forged a total of 1,382 Heliobus cursed swords, and 182 of them had unique designs. When I joined the Pyrogyre Forge for training, I made a vow to hunt down all those cursed swords. So far, I found 312 of them, and Guyan will be my 313th. Like all the other cursed swords, I'll separate it from the Heliobus. Then, I'll melt it down and make it part of the Blade of Forged Remnants. I've said my piece now. Even though it'll be tough for Grandpa, I still have to melt down the sword.
Tattoo.
So, you're saying, even though Grandpa knew it was a cursed sword, he still chose it to be a prize because he thought it wouldn't cause any trouble? No. No matter how I think about it, something is definitely off. Grandpa didn't tell me anything about the ceremony. He must be hiding something. Besides, after our argument today, you want me to go back and talk to him now? No way. At least not today. Maybe tomorrow. Somehow, after talking to you, I feel like I've cooled off a bit. Well, I'll have an honest conversation with Grandpa tomorrow. And I won't take any action against Guyan until he gives me his reasons.
Don't forget to apologize to him.
Yeah. I shouldn't have done that in a public place. Anyway, thank you. We'll catch up tomorrow.
I should go back to the Palace of Astrum and tell General Huayan what happened at the Artisanship Commission.
My home planet made its fortune through the mining industry.
My granddaughter didn't cause any trouble, did she, young man?
Wayne.
Sorry for all this trouble. Yun Li told you quite a bit. Now it's time for this old man to tell my side of the story. Han Guang was my beloved disciple. A rare genius not seen in the Pyrogyre Forge since Yingxing. However, talent can sometimes be a curse. He had an unusual fervor for forging, and he dreamed of forging a sword with self-awareness that surpassed that of humans. He believed it would make warriors invincible without any training. According to him, while weapons of mass destruction like Ju-Ming flames and alchemical arrows can destroy many enemies, true victory lies with soldiers who fearlessly fight, ready to lay their lives on the line. Usually, Xianzhou swordsmiths infuse a basic level of awareness into their swords to make them easier to wield. But even then, soldiers need to experience countless battles to overcome fear and sharpen their instincts. So,
I use Heliobi to ignore emotions.
by infusing Heliobi into swords, he managed to forge weapons that could grant their wielders strength and valor, and even make decisions for them. However, weapons are different from regular tools. They are meant to kill, plain and simple. After countless battles, all the anger, fear, and bloodlust are soaked up by the Heliobi within the swords. The soldiers wielding them not only gain strength, but they also become consumed by the malice, turning them into puppets possessed by the swords. No matter how noble Hongguang's intentions were, those weapons, soaked in blood, turned into cursed swords eventually. Later, Outworlders got wind of what he was doing and encouraged him to keep forging cursed swords. They came up with all sorts of reasons, from taking back their kingdoms to slaying demons. And you know what happened next. That massacre took her parents' lives, and the lives of many craftsmen in the Pyrogyre Forge. Yun-Li managed to survive, but she couldn't escape the horrors of that day.
Need a sword.
I don't want her to spend her whole life trapped under her father's shadow. She doesn't deserve to carry the weight of his mistakes. Despite her vow to hunt down and wipe out all cursed swords, fulfilling that vow requires immense effort. Traversing the starry seas in search of the swords is like finding a needle in a haystack. And to reclaim those swords, she has to duel the bloodthirsty wielders, teetering on the edge of life and death. She has taken back over 300 cursed swords, and has suffered the same number of fatal wounds. I took her in to give her a chance at a normal childhood, not to send her on a sword-hunting journey. Even if she manages to melt down all the cursed swords one day, what will she do with her life after?
Sword contain Heliobus.
One of the cursed swords forged by Hongguang. Very few swordsmiths could use Heliobi as forging material, and Hongguang was one of them. His attempt came at a terrible cost.
He plans to
I thought
touch
this
it.
sword could be an opportunity. I wanted to tell her that her father wasn't all evil, that even the man she resents so much managed to forge a true sword of heroes. I also wanted to find a chance to tell her about the history and origin of this sword, but not during the ceremony. As you saw, it wasn't a good time. I've instructed the Artisanship Commission to keep the sword safe in the arsenal. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask the people involved.
Calm down now.
Since my granddaughter mentioned talking to me tomorrow, I'll be waiting for her. By the way, you watched over her for quite some time. You must be exhausted, aren't you?
Holy.
I'll be counting on you then.
Time to go back and find that class-skipping March 7th.
Alice.
My home planet made its fortune through the mining industry.
Oh, here. A part 2 of this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in